All right. Hey guys, happy November. Whenever I start talking, it always says my internet connection is unstable. It's so rude. But welcome to the month. I love when the first of the month falls on Sunday so that we can have a team huddle to kick off the month. I'm just going to mute everyone really. I have a couple of things we're going to go over tonight just about the next 60 days and kind of some things that we have planned for the team. I feel like more than ever before, we are offering more things, new things to you guys. I know the company is coming out with, we've got a new product coming and they're going to come out with all sorts of things. I'm sure there'll be some fun things on the call tonight. But 9 years in, I still feel like we are perfecting this season of business and working through the holidays. And we have really come together as leaders to put some things together for you guys to make sure that your businesses can still flourish through this season, but that you can still have the holiday time, obviously, that you desire with your family without letting your business suffer. So super excited to talk through that tonight. But the first thing I want to do is give out some recognition really quick. So we're going to start with the promotions from October. We have, let's see, we have Krista Madden who went Ruby. I hope you guys are on here. So we have a brand new Ruby in the house. Christy Mitchell is a new executive. Emily Buelo, if that's how you say your last name, I should know that, promoted to Ruby. And you guys, she like came out of surgery and signed a customer to seal the deal for going Ruby, which is just insane. And then we have two other new Rubies, Taylor Kite, who was up late working till end of month, made it happen. And then Craig Petty, who is Sarah Petty's husband, also went Ruby. So super proud of you. To have that many new Rubies in October is awesome. So proud of you guys. And then the other thing, I want to make sure you guys, first of all, saw the new Host to Post giveaway on the team page. We are doing something a little bit different this month. We have a bundle of items from Tory Burch that we bundled together to give away. It's about $1,000 value, or there's a cash option. So it's $750 cash or the Tory Burch bundle. The winner will get to decide. So you guys can get creative throughout the month and advertise it in different ways, because you may have some people on your newsfeed that they could care less about Tory Burch, but they need the cash, and vice versa. Sometimes you'll notice that different types of people will go after different types of prizes that we offer, which is why we almost always have a cash prize. But get creative. You can advertise it a little bit differently every time you post about the giveaway. And when you're talking to people about doing a host to post. So that's what we're doing. The host to post giveaway from October was just on Facebook. If you guys didn't see it, you can go to my page. She got so excited, she forgot to draw a second winner. So there's 2 videos on there, but you guys can share them to your page. We'll get you a graphic with pictures of the winner as soon as we have that. So that way you can make sure to legitimize the giveaways on your page, showing them these are real people winning real prizes. We've been doing it every month now for about a year. And so you're going to want to share that either in your stories or on your page. You can go back to giveaway posts that you've done throughout the month and congratulate the winners in the comments, so that people will, and I think Sarah just said that in the chat, but so that people will see it that have posted for you before. I often find that people I messaged about hosting a post for me that ignored me, the next time around, they will post for me after seeing that it's actually a real giveaway. So just keep that in mind. So the next thing I get to shout out tonight is our top host to posters as distributors from the month of October. And because now we are doing this through Google Forms, I'm actually able to pull a report to see who submitted the most entries for host to post, which means these are the people that were showing up, getting people to make posts for them the most consistently on the whole team. So we have top 7 for this month, just because the way the numbers worked out. So our top 2 distributors with the most host to post this month was Lauren Oppel and Lydia Flores. So you guys killed it. So proud of you guys. And they are both busy, busy mamas with a lot of life going on, you guys, and they still crushed it with host to post. They are both, and I'm just going to say this, success leaves clues, you guys. And when you hear about the top 7 people with host to post, it makes sense. And if you're not choosing to work on host to post, to master host to post, to find more people to post for you, to get really good at it and get really efficient with it, you are choosing to go slower towards your goals. So that is a choice. We can't always choose the network that we have when we join this business, but we can choose how we're going to grow it and how fast we're going to grow it. So Lauren Oppel, Lydia Flores were our top host to posters, and then the others in no specific order because I didn't write down how many you had on this list, but we had Krista Madden, who just went Ruby. Hello, again, success leaves clues. Sarah Brewer, who's one of the top leaders on the team and has 3 kids basically under 3 right now. So shout out to her for still showing up and getting it done. Miranda McKinney, who went Ruby last month. She was a top host poster. Janelle Nelson and Samantha Zachary. Those are our top 7, you guys. And I'm going to say this again, so many of them have so much life going on. So any single person on this Zoom right now, you can show up and still be very successful and very efficient in your business as long as you're prioritizing the right things. And host to post is one of those things. And if it's almost, I mean, I would say it's the most important thing that we're doing to grow our networks and grow our businesses right now. So give yourself a pat on your back if you just heard your name, or if you're really, even if you didn't hear your name and you're really proud of the host to post effort that you put in last month. Here's the deal, it doesn't always pay off right away. But if you will continue to show up and beat your numbers from the month before, your network is going to grow so big that the next month you're not going to have as much trouble getting that many host to post up. And you're going to have more interaction on your post, you're going to sign more customers, you're going to have more people to follow up with. So continue to make host to post a priority, you guys. And I'm just going to say this, your goal for host to post for the month needs to be over 100. And some of you are like, barf, my goal is to get 20. Okay, your goal needs to be to get 100 host to post up. And if you wake up every day with the intentions of getting 10 host to post up and you fall short and you get 5, you guys, that's still 150 host to post up for the whole month. So aim high, aim so much higher than what you were, woke up this morning thinking about. Aim to surpass that by so much, because there is a true correlation between host to post and the people enrolling and how much they are enrolling. Like, there's just no way to even doubt that. Looking at the spreadsheet today, calling out those numbers in that list right there, it is proof that host to post works, you guys. So okay, moving on. Hold on, let me pull up my notes so I don't get too sidetracked. Okay, if you didn't see, we also moved our team Facebook chat. We've had a Facebook chat for probably the last year or so. We decided to move it to the Telegram chat for the month of November to see how we like it, just to kind of move it off Facebook, number one. I know you guys work a lot on your Facebook Messenger. It can be super overwhelming to get tons of notifications over there. Telegram has some other options that I'm excited about using for us, but make sure you have your notifications on, otherwise you will miss everything on the Telegram app. And then we're doing it a little bit differently. So if you've been in our team chat before, it's always been blown up with booms of people sharing their enrollments, how they signed them. And that worked really well for a while, and it's really exciting to be able to cheer people on. However, we found it just was less helpful because we were missing some of the other good things shared in that chat. So what you'll find when you get on our team chat now is every single day there will be a poll for you guys to vote on based on what you got done that day. And it's just the honor system. You're not being judged. You're not going to get kicked out. It is really just to help us stay accountable through this season. And then we are going to be picking winners every week from people that voted. Not the person that had the most votes. It's just going to be anyone that voted on something throughout the week. Their name's going to go into a drawing just to reward accountability. So super pumped about that. You guys can read all about it in that chat. But on the Success Squad page, there is a link to that new Telegram chat, and I'm really, really pumped about it. So I hope you guys will like that. We have a team contest that will be kicking off today or tomorrow morning. I don't have the graphic quite ready for it, but anything you have already done today will count towards this contest. So I'm going to run through it since you guys are all on here so that I can explain the details. So hopefully there'll be less confusion. If you guys have been on our team for maybe 6 months or so, you've probably seen this contest that we've done before. We call it the Post-it note contest. We have a ton of Post-it notes, and behind each one is a prize, and they're all numbered. And so this specific contest is going to be for distributors all the way up through Emerald. Okay, so if you are not yet a diamond, don't worry, you're not competing against any of the leaders on the team. Distributor through Emerald, you guys get to have them all, okay? And so your diamonds and above contributed a ton of prizes. I think we're gonna have about 50 Post-it notes. And basically, once you qualify to flip a Post-it note, you will get to choose a number in the comments, and probably at the end of the month, maybe if we get ahead, or maybe, you know, halfway through the month, I'll go live and I'll flip the Post-it notes so you guys can see what prizes you won based on the number that you chose. And so just for an example, behind one is a Tory Burch purse. There's $10 gift cards, there's $5 gift cards, there's free products, there's Audible gift cards. I mean, you name it. There's bottles of wine, so many fun prizes behind the Post-it notes. And so to get to flip a Post-it note, there's a couple of different ways. You can sign a distributor, just a single distributor. You sign a distributor, you get to flip a Post-it note, okay? If you sign 2 loyal customers, you get to flip a Post-it note. And then if you sell 3 sample packs, either of Skinny Brew or Sleepy Tea, so 3 sample packs, you get to flip a Post-it note. Okay, so it's that simple. All the details will be on the page, but I wanted to kind of walk through that so when you guys see it, that it will be a little bit less confusing. Okay, so anything you've done today already counts towards this contest, and you will win. You can get a max of 5 Post-its. Okay, so if you kill it this month, you can have a max of 5, and then you got to leave some for other people. Okay, all right, so that's the contest for the month, and that will go up until the 20th or until we run out of Post-its. So hopefully, usually we run out of Post-its a little bit faster than that, but just so you guys know, it will end before Thanksgiving. And then last thing, and then I'm gonna hand it over to Sarah to give you guys some tips for working through the holidays, but something else that we have coming for you guys is a holiday handbook. And when I say holiday handbook, this is something that we came up with for Thanksgiving, and then we'll do it again for like Christmas, New Year's, that week. We are actually putting together a handbook for how to work your business when it gets close to those holidays, because we find a lot of people aren't sure how to post, how to talk to people when it's that week of a special holiday, because we know people are traveling and they're with family, and we don't want to bug people, but we want to teach you how to have a good presence on social media to still interact with people, to get people interacting on your page, because that's what we do. We build relationships. So we want to show you guys how you can be, you can still work your business just in a different way to continue to build those relationships and not lose what you've worked so hard to get going. So we're going to give you a handbook. It's going to give you specific post ideas. It's going to give you a modified KPI tracker for the week. It's going to give you host to post giveaway posts to make on your page that are Christmas or holiday related. But it's just going to give you everything to kind of work through that season, again, to still enjoy all the time, the family time, the vacations or whatever, but still build your business and keep that momentum going into 2021. So once we get that kind of going, we'll roll it out a little bit closer to Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I just wanted to let you guys know that that's coming, so that you can be working really, really hard the weeks leading up to these holidays and know that you, again, won't lose those potentials, won't lose that momentum that you've got, and that we are going to walk you through the correct way to build your business through the holidays. So I think that was pretty much it. The last thing that I'll say before I hand it over to Sarah is, like, you guys, what you do right now is what's going to pay you through Christmas, and it's what pays you through the new year. I love that if we kick butt the first couple of weeks of November before the holidays, and then of course we've got Black Friday. The company will come out with promotions for us to help crush Black Friday. But think about it. You sign a customer today, you're going to get paid on them December 15th and January 15th, February 15th. You guys, you're already getting paid 2 months into a year we have not even started yet by just getting out and taking action and starting now. Because if you start halfway through the month, you're already close to Thanksgiving, you guys. So don't take this first week of the month to get organized, to make plans for the month, to do your chart, to talk to your sponsor. Those things are all important, but do that in an hour and then get to work. Because this is what sets you up for a good 2021. It's not January 1st that's going to change your business. It's November 1st and November 2nd and November 3rd, all the way through December 31st. The people that see massive growth in the new year are the people that made this business a priority in the fall and winter when it was a little bit harder to do so. Okay, so Sarah, I'm going to hand it over to you so that you can give us all the good tips for making time for this business.
Yes, you touched on a couple, which is fine. Obviously, I feel like we're all going to repeat after each other whenever we're giving tips on stuff because we all do the same things. But so the first thing that I want to just share is don't look at your business as a side gig that you can just put to the side right now for the next couple months. You want to continue to look at this business as, you know, fill in the blank your why, like how you're going to get out of X amount of debt, how you're going to quit your job, how you're going to go on that vacation, how you're going to pay for Christmas, like Alyssa was talking about. You want to continue to look at this business as your reason why you joined this business, okay? So don't forget why you joined over the next several weeks and, you know, the couple months. The holidays, we know, but you know what you have coming up with the holidays. Like you might not know exactly your plans, but for the most part, you probably know, okay, I'm going on this vacation, I'm going to this person's house, you know, whatever. So those times, block those days out and just know that like those are kind of the gray days that you probably won't be, you know, spending over an hour or 30 minutes working your business. And some of those days, like obviously Thanksgiving, you know, you don't have to be a workhorse, but know that even if you block those days out, still have posts saved. So like this holiday handbook, I'm super excited for it. But be thinking about like some of the posts that you want to do on the days that you are like, I'm probably not going to know where my phone is all day on Thanksgiving Day. You know what I mean? Or if you're driving, plan out what you're going to do during those drives. Like I like to at least send like a couple messages or make a post, or send some follow-ups or check my host a post while my husband's driving because the kids are confined behind me. So just be thinking ahead and know what days you're going to be kind of off. And then on all of the other days, don't be off, okay? Like, don't treat, this is the mistake that I've made in the past that like probably everyone on this Zoom who's been in here for a year or more, it's easy to be like, okay, well, this is something that I can, so you put it in your pocket or you put it in your purse, like you forget about your business and you treat it like a side business. And unfortunately, it's gonna be months if you put it down like that. So I want to encourage you guys, like Alyssa was saying, like don't take this week to get organized. Like take like tonight to get organized and then be done getting organized. Have an action plan. I was gonna say that whether you're like a mom or you're a student or you have one or multiple jobs, commit to either doing one or two of these things just based on whatever your schedule is. Commit to either getting up at least 30 minutes early. I would say an hour, to be honest with you, just because 30 minutes gets eaten up so fast unless you're super duper like hyper focused, which isn't me, but if you are, great. Get up 30 minutes to an hour earlier than like when you need to like leave for work or your kids wake up or whatever. or commit to working sometime during the day, whether it's your lunch break or when the kids nap, or like a break at school, sometime in the afternoon, and then when everybody's in bed at night. So this could be a later night one for you. That might be your 30-minute one, but I would block out your schedule that way each day, so that you can kind of ensure that you're going to be working consistently every day. If you don't schedule it, it's probably not going to happen. If I don't schedule hair appointments, it does not happen, because I don't remember the last time I got my hair done. My nails, same thing. I haven't had it scheduled, so they're not done. And we need to treat our businesses like we treated it the day that we joined, or like you treated it yesterday. Yesterday was the last day of the month, or maybe last week you were really hustling. Some of you promoted, some of you got so close to promoting or maintaining. Some of you, like whatever, fill in the blank with whatever your scenario is. Treat every day this month like yesterday, or like the day that you were on and you were like, I'm proud. Like there are some days that like I'll go out in the like kitchen to Howie at like lunchtime or whatever, and I'll be like, I'm so proud of myself today. Like I've done this, this, and this. So treat your business like that every day. Wake up each day excited to help people and to get yourself closer to your goals, because you're gonna hear everyone that has been doing this for more than a year, you're gonna hear us say it over and over. So just take our word for it. If you don't know what it means to have like the new year momentum, or like the new year like harvest, whatever you want to call it, there is just something so special about the beginning of the year, the first few months of 2021. And this today, what you start doing today for the next 2 months is what is going to propel you forward into the new year. I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but it's just 2 + 2 = 4. Doing that in your business equals getting propelled forward. Okay, it's just solid. So yeah, I wanted to encourage you guys not to treat it like a side gig. Don't put this business down. Don't forget why you started. Just block out the times where you're selfish with your family, where you're selfish with your holiday time, you're selfish with shopping. Like if you want to have those times to yourself where you're like, I don't want my phone, like I want to put it down, I get it. Be selfish with those times and be okay with that. But then on the flip side, when it's time to work that hour before you go to work, or after all the kids go to bed at night, when it's time to work your business, do your KPI. Don't be scrolling. Don't be watching TikTok videos. Like it's so easy to just waste so much time on social media thinking about our business. Like I worked so hard today, but like no. How many hosted posts did you get up? So yeah, those are just the things I really wanted to encourage you guys in, and just like get a schedule, work it for these next couple months, November and December. And I am telling you, January, February, March, April, May, like those months, like I have seen like how much is 5-figure paychecks. I was like, how many digits? I've seen 5-figure paychecks in my bank account in the spring because I prepared for it in the fall and the winter. And that's what I want to see for each and every one of you guys. But yeah, love you guys. I was not reading any of the comments, so
No, you're good.
Hopefully there aren't any questions. Oh, sorry. I want to say one more thing. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
I literally typed it in the chat so that I wouldn't forget it, and I still almost forgot. Okay, so this is just my little soapbox about Hostapos. We know it's all coming. But so I was having like, I'm kind of surprised that I was one of the people that like had the highest Hostapos up, because I feel like this month I was like with Hostapos, because like I did it consistently. Obviously, it's just part of my DNA now. But I was getting really discouraged and really like Oh crap. Okay, I have two things. I want to touch one on like holiday mindset. So if I forget about it, somebody like put it in the chat or something. But really quick about host to post. So I was getting kind of discouraged. I was like, oh crap, like uh-oh, are we starting to not work? Like my posts aren't getting a lot of comments, like 1 or 2 comments, some 0. And then in the span of like 2 or 3 days, I got 3 heart host to posts with over 100 comments each. Like I'm just like so just keep going, like just keep doing it, like just don't stop post to post, like just even like Alyssa said, like if you get 5 up a day, I was shocked. I was like, that'll be 150 for 5 up a day, like come on, like how easy is it to just get 5? Okay, so there's that. And then the holiday mindset thing, what was it? Oh, I don't want you guys to think like, oh, it's the holidays. People don't want to spend money. They're not going to have money to buy the products for themselves because they're spending money on other people. You will get that, but guess what? We get no's all year round for all the reasons, like literally all the reasons. Somebody's like, oh, I just had a birthday. Oh, this, like it's 4th of July, like literally. So getting a no because like they can't afford it right now isn't new, but just push through the no. Every single no or like no thank you or pass or whatever that you get, switch them to a host to post and have them do more than one host to post if you want. Like, and then just keep following up with those people and keep them in your network of commenting, like for your KPI. The people, even the people that say no, like, you know, I have to pass, I can't afford that or whatever right now, just keep connecting with those people because they're the people that are going to pop in maybe December or January or February because they were interested once, right? So I like don't get down about hearing like, oh, the holidays, like don't go into every conversation thinking like, oh, they probably won't be able to afford because, you know, the last 3 people told me they couldn't right now. Just don't like everything within yourself, just don't do it. Just like people still do want to buy. So anyway, okay, that's all.
I love it. Yep, I love that. And I actually like the holiday excuse because I'm like, okay, January 1st, I'll see you there. Give me your credit card info. Like, at least they gave me a time to follow up with them. I had a couple other things, and then I know the Sunday night call is probably about to start, but they're usually a couple minutes late. I have a similar host to post testimony from October, though. I was having one of the worst enrollment months, like probably that I've had in a year, and I was so frustrated. I felt like I was showing up, I was growing my network, I was interacting with people, I was doing all the things, I was doing my best on my KPI tracker, and there was more that I could have done, and I could have been better with time management. But I was so frustrated, and then you guys, I signed 12 customers in the last 24 hours of the month, like, and I want to say it was out of nowhere, but it wasn't out of nowhere. It was from the work that I did, and unfortunately, oh, my service is bad. Unfortunately, we don't get to decide when people are ready and when the seeds are ready to harvest. Like, it's our job to plant. And even though we've heard that a million times and we know it, when you're going through it, you can begin to doubt yourself that, okay, well, clearly it's not working for me anymore, or clearly people don't want this, or clearly it's the holidays, or clearly or whatever. And so the difference between the people that make it to their goal and the people that don't is you talk yourselves out of continuing to take action. It's really easy to do that if you will let your brain go there. So just be really careful of the thoughts that you're letting seep in. And then 2 other things. The first thing, I just think a couple people on here probably need to hear this, especially if you've been in the business for, even like 9 months or longer. Be okay that this season of your business might look different than it has in the past. We have a lot of people going through adjustment periods that have, either new babies, or they have new jobs, or they've gone back to work after being home since March. It's okay that seasons of this business and seasons of your life are going to look different. You have to figure out your new normal and find your measure of success and find your way to be proud in this season, because you might not be able to work the way that you worked in April or May. That does not mean you can't be successful. It means you have to be more efficient and you have to be more disciplined. So be okay and embrace the new season. Give yourself a little time to adjust, but continue to show up and to fall forward. There's going to be some days where you go to bed and you wish you would have done it differently. Continue to show up, fix it the next day, improve the next day, and you'll get there. And then very last thing, and this is so random, kind of off on a different tangent, but I want you guys all to make sure you get off the Zoom tonight and set a goal for how many sample packs you are going to sell this month. I think we've kind of lost a little bit of that excitement since we've had sample packs for a while. You guys, you can pay for Christmas in cash with sample packs. I know that Lindsay Rosenhagen right now, she inspired me to do this because she mapped out her entire kitchen remodel, how much every single thing is that she needs for that kitchen remodel and how many sample packs she needs for each thing. And when she sells those sample packs, she goes on and she orders that next thing. And you guys, I started doing that and it's crazy because it's like I'm attracting all these people that want samples now because I've just put that out into the universe of how many sample packs I need to reach a specific goal. So I don't want you to get off here and be like, okay, my goal is to sell 5 sample packs, or I'm going to post more about sample packs. I don't want that. I want your goal to be, I am going to pay for fill in the blank with sample cash. And then I want you to do the math of how much you sell those sample packs for, whether it's 15 or 18 or 20, and how many sample packs it will take for you to pay for that specific thing. Because sample packs will turn into customers, you guys, and it's cash in your pocket right away. So make a goal for sample packs, you guys. It just makes this business fun, and quick cash is fun. So anyways, that's all for tonight. You guys go jump on the Sunday night call, see kind of what goodness they've got up their sleeves for us. It's on Mark Pentecost's Facebook page, our CEO. And that's it. I appreciate you guys for jumping on.